have a pretty good network here in Ketchikan. My mother lives here. Some of my very, very best friends that I've known since I was born. People from Port Protection live here, and I've met a lot of other people that I consider very close friends and family as well. Pretty slick. Anywhere with Sam, I might be out in the wilderness in 20 minutes. So it's like, I just gotta have a backpack with a survival kit, like probably a space blanket. My friend Sam, I've known him since he was 16 years old. I might have been 22 or 23 when I met him. And we've been running around getting in trouble for about 2 decades.
There's a good one back in there, but that's been there. You gotta have a storm to get that one. Seine skiff.
If you had it all day, dude, you'd build such an amazing raft.
Oh yeah, no, this is...
You have so many more logs in Port Protection.
Yeah, no, it's wild the amount of drift there is compared to where I'm from, man. Like,
good cedar
it's unending. That almost looks like a decent specimen out there. I can't tell if it's 2 logs together though. That's decent.
Yeah.
That was a yellow.
That's red, isn't it?
What is it? That might be.
Tag it. We might get 2 or 3 here. See a good one there. I'll tag that one, that one, that one.
Well, my name's Sam Pflaum. I'm born and raised here in Ketchikan, Herring Cove specifically. My grandfather moved up in 1957 with my dad. And so we have been right in this area of Ketchikan for about, 80 years now? 70 years. And now my kids are here, so we're 4th generation. This is home.
Yeah, it's with so much drift, man. It's kind of hard to know where to start. Like, you have to be.
Well, if we were to spend a whole day out here, we could go. There's a lot more on that end of the island.
Yeah.
That's the exposure.
I imagine. Yeah.
Sometimes we'll come back with 40, 50 logs.
Most of our stuff is mounted up on top of everything, and you have to work real hard to get it. It might have been there for 60 years already. So it looks like a part of a boot. I don't believe I've seen this brand before.
Is there a foot in it?
Oh, I mean, that was a thing for a few years. They're pulling up boots with feet in them.
There you go.
Yeah, there's a few rounds in that one.
Yeah, some of these shorter ones get a lot of wood if it's down below the water.
Well, dude, there's so much.
Yeah. You can only get so much in one tide, though. That's the trouble.
Right.
When I first met him, I had just got my commercial fishing license. And so he was one who kind of brought me up to teach me some of the things about the hand trolling and the commercial trolling. And so we spent some time out in the skiff that we have here, just sleeping on the beaches. And we wouldn't bring any equipment. We would just go spend the night in our rain gear on the beach under a tree.
That would take me about a month to get that much firewood, or a concerted operation.
Yeah.
Like me and my dad went out, we got a raft about this big, but we had to get them off the beach, every single log.
I yanked about half of those. I was out here by myself. I was on the backside of Bold towards the net, but I was just kind of cherry picking, and a lot of them were floating. This was not bad for just
for monkeying around
out there. Couple cord of wood there anyway.
Sam and I have been real close for a long time. We've been hunting pals, and we worked together for years, and we fish and all these things. And he gave me the honor of being his best man at his wedding. So there's a lot of ties here. Yeah, a lot of cool memories right here. A lot of wake up at 3 and get your hunting gear on kind of stuff. And sleep on the floor when you could get a chance to sleep. And ripping around in that little boat and other little boats kind of just like it. in all sorts of trouble.
What is this business that Sam is up to?
Sam has been dealing with fish basically his entire life. He's a really good fisherman. He lives in an area where there's copious amounts of salmon, and it's always been an obsession for him.
I got to wear a hairnet in 20 years.
It's essentially the dream. We've been, talking about putting something like this together. The things that we catch are being taken proper care of, and the actual product goes out in a beautiful form is really cool. And the fact that it's my good friend doing it, he invited me over, helped him cut a few fish and check stuff out. So here we go. Your art again. Art. Good to meet you.
Matt was nice enough to come down and go through the process with me for this, and it's pretty similar to the way that Matt would be treating his fish. We're looking for about 3-ounce portions because they're going to reduce down to 2.5 ounces. So it's about, on these small ones, it's about 3 fingers, about like that.
But my hands are little.
No, I'm joking.
And then as we get the big thick fillets, it reduces down to about 2 fingers. The sockeye was all caught off of the coast of Craig on the outside coast, so right locally.
What's in your brine?
We keep it simple. I feel like the best way to showcase fish is to showcase fish with as few additives as possible. This is brown sugar, it's salt, and it's water. Really the secret to smoked fish particularly is time and proportions. It's about the process. It's the sum of all the parts. It's how long the airflow happens, how much airflow, the proportions of salt, proportions of sugar. There's all these little steps that add up. And that's why there's so much variation in smoked fish, is because everyone has a different process. And our particular process, we like it the way we like it because of years of doing it. This is what we did all of our smoking with for the last 20 years. It's all custom built. We're going to rotisserie, do about 50 pounds at a crack. And this was all charcoal fired and old school. Got that up there, and then
So before you got into the business that you're in now, this is how you guys would smoke all your salmon?
yeah, so this is our personal one. We're just, we'd go through probably 10 or 15 batches a season with this one, so 500 pounds, something like that. We do a lot of king salmon, and we got a hatchery right here, so we got all the king salmon and the cohos that come to the beach, and so we smoke them up here and eat them in the winter.
Beautiful. Too cool, dude.
We have bumped up our brine times to about 36 hours. You have to take more time to make sure that brine reaches all the pieces of fish evenly, and it creates just a better product on the other end.
Good.
Yeah, that's good. When you bring it out of the brine, the process of drying fish after that's called pellicle. And so to do that, you bring it out of the brine and you lay it out so when the air flows through that smokehouse truck, it flows evenly across those fish. And you want to lay it in such a way that the air will flow through the rows of fish. So you want to orient them in basic rows. That's very, very important. That's the most important thing with smoked fish is airflow.
Yeah, so if a bear touches that, he wakes up real quick.
Yeah, there's not much that deters bears like electricity. They take one treatment of that and it fixes them.
Doesn't smell good. Does not smell quite as alluring to him. Oh, dude, those are beautiful, man. Nice.
Yeah.
Holy smokes, man.
Big 3-point.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest deer I've ever seen come out of this area.
And I thought he was, I knew he was a decent deer when we saw him, but then we shot him and got him like, oh, we're in trouble. He was 2 miles in and down in a hole.
Well, I don't want to do that, but no, that's awesome. What a rack, man.
Yeah, yeah. He's been in the alders a little bit down in here,
That's
but
gorgeous, dude.
yeah.
Gorgeous.
There's some horns over there from more this year, and then over there's from last year.
Oh, that's a good collection, man. You guys are going to be well fed.
Yeah.
Are you jealous of Sam's deer that he's taken so far this season?
So Sam is a pretty prolific hunter. I would say he hunts like the folks out in Port Protection, but he does it a lot better, actually. He told me how many deer they've gotten this season, and I was instantly like, oh, I feel like a little bit of an underachiever right now. And you can have smoked fish on the side. Surf and turf, man.
Surf and turf.
Surf and turf.
Yeah.
It's really critical that you get everything right, and the probe placement for the temperature readings. You want to make sure that you get the trucks placed right so the air flows correctly. You want to make sure that your humidity is right. You want to make sure that your fish is properly sitting on the racks. It's just, you can't be touching. There's so many factors there that if you get one of them wrong, you could potentially ruin that entire batch of fish.
When do you relax during the smoking process? When do you finally take a deep breath?
Once we get past that kill step, as soon as we have safely cooked that fish, you turn on the cooling and you can take a step back and relax a bit. Until then, it's very much the mad scientist.
So, there you have it. Still warm, a lot of oil coming out of the top. It breaks apart, it's nice and consistent all the way through. Really a fatty fish, you can see the fat lines in it. Nice pellicle on the outside. Came out really good.
Like my hairnet? Oh. Yeah. Oh, wow.
And then once it gets done the cool step, you let it rest for 24 hours. And what happens is all that oil that's condensed will then rehydrate through that fish. And once the fish starts getting oil coming out of the top, it's done.
That's a really good batch of fish.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. Listen. Oh my goodness.
When you buy a box of this fish online, you have 10 opportunities to share a little bit of Alaska with people. You have 10 opportunities to share just a little bit of the experience and the culture and all of the things that make Alaska what it is with people around the country. It's really just experience. It's experience.
So it's very well done, man.
Ah,
Perfect.
Good.
I've been gobbling up their smoked salmon since 2006, and it's been delicious every time, and now I'm seeing that same stuff somehow through some kind of wizard science. He figured out how to mass produce this stuff, and it is virtually identical to the small batches that him and his family would make. And myself, I've smoked salmon on their property multiple times. It's really cool seeing that being able to transition into a larger scale operation. Yeah. Oh, I'd probably get fat if I worked here.